Hello, everyone!
Oh,
Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. We got a hunt thing, but not for, like, a really good reason.
You never
My
could
first
sit
cutscene.
still, could you?
Sadly.
Stop treating me like a little kid.
Yuri, don't do anything reckless.
I'm gonna do something
Oh
reckless.
boy.
I haven't
Let
done
me tell you
anything
about all the
reckless
reckless
since
things
the
I'm
day I
about to
was
do.
born.
That is a bald-faced lie, Yuri.
I'm just chasing after a Blastia thief.
Yuri,
You're the one who should ease up on trying to do the impossible, Flynn.
Yeah, quit being so cool too. People keep saying you're better than me. And I
By
hate
doing
it.
do the impossible, meaning just be a good guy and try to do good things?
Just travel around the world and like, I'm assuming there's some like.
I really
event
don't
about-
understand
go and see
Yuri's
if we can
beef.
get the right to search
so
Blastia
far.
laboratories.
All right. Well, I mean, there's not really beef. Like, I don't know. I feel like he might have just been like more angry that like earlier, like Flynn seriously actually attacked him with his sword drawn.
Oh, he didn't.
Like-
It wasn't that bad.
I don't know. It's just like they're not. He's not ever
thought
really
leaving the
mad
capital
at
would have
Flynn.
changed him
Not
a little.
really.
I wouldn't say mad, but it obviously feels like there's some envy there.
Yeah.
Of like Flynn being the golden boy. But when he brings it up in such a way of like making it out as if Flynn is doing something wrong, and so far that doesn't seem to be the case. So it just really comes off as petty from Yuri.
Yeah. No. You're right. You're right. You ain't
But
wrong.
it seems like he's even more reckless than before.
Oh, bro,
Flynn?
you haven't even seen Reckless yet.
Yuri's so single-minded when it comes to protecting others.
Okay, now look who's fucking talking.
Look, they're both.
He's
they're
willing to
both
sacrifice
wrong. Like,
himself to do it.
Good.
I envy him for that. But I also worry that he'll take it too far.
Come on, Estelle.
Don't worry,
Let's
Sam.
go.
He'll be
Yeah,
alright.
that's
gonna
not
leave us
foreshadowing or anything, Flynn.
Right. We should be going now.
There's.
Oh, by
I
the
feel
way,
like there's
Lady Estellise.
so few games that actually talk about vigilante justice when in RPGs, vigilante justice is just rampant. Like that's
Oh.
all RPGs basically are, is vigilante justice. But like, this is one of the only games that actually like addresses it. You know?
Well, yes, I do agree with you, although I do think there's like there are arguments to be made. There's a lot of vigilante justice in video games. However, I don't think you can really like rebellion or fighting against the status quo, which is another extremely common theme in video games. I don't think that equates to vigilante justice, right? When you're fighting the establishment, you can't call that vigilante justice because, you know, it's vigilante justice is basically
Well,
like
if you're
trying to
talking
do the
like
job of the
Rebellion
establishment.
versus Empire, sure, but like, I mean,
And then there's also plenty of games, especially in the older, like, eras, where the party is getting direct orders from, like, a king or something like that. And that's not vigilante justice. You've been
well,
given,
no,
like,
that's the exact opposite of
You-
vigilante justice.
exactly,
That-
right?
that
Like,
is royal decreed justice.
Exactly. The old like, oh, we have the leadership of the land telling us to go defeat this prime evil and
you
save
could
the
get thrown in
world.
jail for not doing it.
You know. Although in a lot of those, I will say it's quite frequent to just barge into other countries and then enact your own vigilante justice. So a little bit of a mix.
Yeah,
Yes.
but unfortunately, in video games, diplomatic immunity does not exist. So,
Well,
How is it, walking around outside, free?
I can't say everything's been perfect, but
as she
I
says,
realize
standing in
that
the
there are
rain.
things I must do,
yeah, like
and that makes me
people
happy.
just
It's been
hang
wonderful.
out and have like chill conversations in the rain.
Good. I'm
Very
glad to hear it.
quiet rain.
Sure.
It's there.
I
It's
have
just
the
the-
sound effects turned down relatively low
Wow.
compared to the voices.
Hey, Rita, what did Flynn mean about search and seizure rights to Blastia Laboratories?
Oh, that. Basically, if you're on an official Imperial Blastia investigation, you can go anywhere you want.
Are you serious?
Why bust our butts when the Knights can do that?
I don't think they can. There are plenty of exceptions that can block their authority.
That sounds like what I've come to expect from the Empire.
It's funny in Estelle's portrait for skits. I'm like, you can tell her dress is the way it is in combat. It's like fashion, right? But the portrait makes it look like Paul's.
Yeah. Oh shit, someone cast at me!
Oh yeah, that's right. I tried. Oh shit, I still have theft on one of my things. So now there are two casters. I cannot attack both at the same time. Die. Free run. No.
Got it.
Well, no, it hit it. It hit it now. Yeah. Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, before we were streaming, we were talking about Monster Hunter, and one of those achievements I'm working on. I forgot to tell you, like, most of the items are those emergent things I talked to you about, but there are some that are like unique and different. Like, did you know any small monster that you kill, any of them, you can either carve them or you can just leave and come back a lot of time later, and then their body will have decayed into bones. You can just dig the bone pile, right? But
Sorry if I hurt you.
there is a small window between them being a carcass and being bones when they're a decaying carcass. At which point, there's a chance that mushrooms will grow on the corpse, and that's one of the unique items.
Interesting.
But if you wait too long, it decomposes all the way
decays.
towards the bone.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
So like
powerful.
the entire time we've been playing, and all the like small creatures just happen to die while we're in the middle of fighting something. At one point, there was a chance that they were spawning this really rare item that I don't think any of us have gotten. So
Hey, there's our target. I want to fight this guy.
a Ribgaros or whatever. I'm going to the caster. Oh, I'm coming to help you. He's going for the caster.
Huh? We're done.
Let you cut me
Up, 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 up,
open
up, 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 up.
just to watch me blade.
Oh yeah. Hey, how's it
Yeah.
going, Woods? Let's
Yo!
cook a.
A sorbet.
Actually, let's cook a steak.
Where's my pickleboard sausage?
Ugh.
Oh
Failed.
boy,
Great.
delish.
No.
Are they though?
All right, I'm gonna. First aid. First aid. First aid. Fight me, coward.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Sorry. Gross. It's a Kirin.
This is Ribgaro!
I was gonna say this is not as like intimidating or I really expected something more monstrous.
Yo, you know that dude was just headbanging villagers.
Just go
Right.
away.
Ow, ow.
Green blaze burn. First aid.
Okay, I am going to use a magic lens. Weak to fucking dark?
Dark.
I love that. Okay.
Pierce Cluster! Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Well, I just got mule kicked.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Holy power, come to me!
I think he's going to be a lot less challenging than the last boss we fought.
This isn't over yet.
Yeah.
We must meet with the magistrate.
Yeah.
What's that face Rita's making in her portrait?
That's her I'm triumphant face. That's her grovel before me face. That's her, she just... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
And don't be inappropriate.
I have to remember,
Come on,
these
let's
are all
take it back with
teenagers. The game doesn't
Well-
give a shit, but
Well,
It's covered in
most
scars
you know,
and bruises. I
JRPGs
feel
don't give
kind
a
of sorry
shit.
for it.
I reckon it's been attacked by desperate townspeople quite a few times.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
kinda
people in
gross.
town's fault.
No, I understand.
Yuri?
you fucked up by just taking its horn. You should have taken its whole head.
The horn is what's so valuable.
Everybody should have
right?
grabbed a hoof.
This'll be enough to satisfy that money-grubbing magistrate.
Wow. It's not like you to show pity to a monster.
Oh, it's not dead? We left it alive? Okay,
Oh.
never mind. Then just take the horn. Just take the horn. I thought we killed it, and then we
It
were
was just
just
a
gonna
cap.
take the horn.
It was just a
While
cap.
you guys
We
are
were
busy
trapped down
talking,
and tranked
the
it.
monster's getting up.
We took your stabby bit.
Although I will
What?
say,
Why did it run away?
we did just take the, like, one offensive weapon of the monster, so it's probably gonna die out there because it can't defend itself.
That feels like one of those cases where it's like, without it, it cannot hunt, it cannot
Okay.
feed.
I guess maybe
understood
if it's an
what we were
herbivore, it's still fine to eat, but maybe it can just run away.
If it's a horse, it might be like an omnivore.
The
It might-
monster
it's
did?
Whatever.
Seriously?
Hey, we got the horn. Who cares either way?
Put it to his lips. Mm-hmm.
See, we're just playing Monster Hunter again, Jay. We're just
By the way,
fighting things and taking horns. I'm gonna fight you.
I didn't mention this, but like I think I'm gonna go for all the base achievements from the base game, right? And
Yeah.
what's been on all the Monster Hunters that have associated achievements is crown hunting. You know, for the bigger and smaller of all the species. What's interesting is that in past installments, there's no way to tell how big the creature is
There's no way you could
until
win.
after you've killed it.
Oh shit.
So people were literally finding ways to try to guesstimate the size. Like they'd have a sleep build, put it to sleep, and then put like a bomb next to it and measure how big the body is next to the bomb's model
All
to
right.
determine if it's big or small. Or like what I previously mentioned, like Kieran, right? Someone would like pull out their greatsword and measure how far the tip of the sword and the monster's head is to it.
The fuck?
See if it's even worth fighting. And you could be right and you could be wrong. You could assume that one that is crown level isn't, or vice versa. And
It'll be 100 years before
And
you
I'm
can
like-
beat me.
Okay, sure.
who's that crazy? Who is that out of their mind to sit there and do that?
I'm surprised you asked that question, Jay, having been a gamer for so many years.
Bro,
You actually asked the
yeah.
question of people doing crazy shit? Yeah, of course, Jay. Oh shit.
Oh, hey, there's your dark spell.
Alright!
There's no way you could win.
I was very close to a dark spell, damn.
Yep. But in Wilds, using your binoculars will tell you the exact size of the monster.
That's cool.
And if it is or isn't a crown. So it's like way easier to like identify what you need and what you don't. Which is the only reason why I'm even bothering. That is
Man, could you
wild
be
to
any
me,
weaker?
though. I cannot believe that was the
It,
case.
that is very wild to me.
But I guess, I mean, that goes, like, remember, like, you know, that video I sent the other night about, you know, paintballs? Or, like, paintballing the creature before it leaves the zone? And how that's not a thing anymore?
I played Monster Hunters.
Yeah,
when that
I was about
a
to say,
thing.
that you should remember that.
Yeah,
Resound,
we had to do that in
Generations?
Gen X. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice, but I can do so much more.
Man, I remember
love
that.
You don't have to worry about that no more. You got little flies, will tell you right
These
where
are
he
the
is.
tricks that we
Scoutflies truly are like the
It's not my fault.
the
He
hardest.
ran off right before he left the
workers.
zone.
Fight me.
Falling.
Ooh.
All right, cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and immediately replace punishing with or thief. Blech, that. And now I didn't even see what he did. Oh, Nani?
Nani? You let him hit me.
I was too busy messing with my Nani.
Damn. Sweet.
Da-da-da-da,
Fight me.
Stop trying
This
to
looks
hit
easy.
me and hit me.
Don't let him trip you up.
You know you
Hit
could
the
just
one in the
really
back.
want to and do that. Oh yeah, you're a caster.
Huh?
That Bodhi Blastia of yours. It's pretty, huh? That's not what I was gonna say.
Look at that fucking maze. That is
That's as big as her head, which is insane because this art style they have huge heads.
huge heads. That's a huge
These
head.
big old whopping melons. They got Gallagher drooling over here.
Wait! You can't go out again after that girl went through the trouble of healing your wounds.
That's why I'm going. I like how you could just be here.
Where are you off to with that dangerous weapon?
But he's got
That's
to
no
make
business
a
of
scene
yours.
about it.
I can't have you sticking your nose into my affairs just because you're curious.
Won't even
This is-
hand it to him. Throws it at his feet.
Sorry for stealing your thunder back at the end. Maybe this will make it up to you.
Thank you so much.
Wait a second. Wait, hold up. Weren't we supposed to use that to be able to meet the Magister?
Yes. Yes, that was the plan.
Yuri. I mean, good
Hold
job.
on. You're just giving it to them?
It's a small price to pay if it saves their child's life.
You were planning on doing this from the beginning, weren't you?
Nope, it just came to me.
You do
He
realize
said
that,
that
you just
like
gave
he
away our
was
gift for the
sarcastic, but I
magistrate, right?
kind of think that
Now
might
what do
actually
we
be the
do?
truth.
No worries. We'll just find some other way to get into the magistrate's place.
Like
Well-
he saw that he was literally gonna go to die and was just like, I can't.
We'll just, you know, do a B&E.
Shall we see how Flynn's
Oh yeah,
doing
there's
then?
gonna be more felonies than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's even gotten into Ragos Palace
being
already
a
and set
felony?
things straight.
B&E?
Yeah, that's a
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sure would be nice.
I mean, we've got the internet. Easy peasy.
breaking and entering a felony. It is a Class D felony.
Interesting. You'd think I would know more about all these felony classes, but I do not.
Let's go pay
Yeah,
a visit
I don't
to the
know
inn.
the difference between.
I assume
Classes.
lower is less of an issue.
Less of an offense.
Yeah. We got all of the
Which
stuff.
is the
that we-
opposite from the way degrees of burning your skin is.
Sure.
The further
My
down, the
skin.
further it increments, the way worse it is.
I would like to rest, please and thank you.
That reminds me of the time I was like, there needs to be degrees of cannibalism.
No. Okay, yes, but no.
You're looking
What
chipper
do you
as
mean?
always, Flynn.
Yes, but no.
Because, like, I think there is a... I think people... Okay. I think there is a clear difference between consuming human flesh for survival
Yep.
and consuming human flesh...
Hannibal Lecter style.
Well, not even just Hannibal Lecter style, but say like if you took, for example, like a historically cannibalistic tribe, right? Like
Yeah.
a tribe whose
cultural
practices or religious practices or things
Yeah.
like that cause them to be cannibalistic, right?
Yeah.
There's a big difference. Like that's where your like degrees
Yeah.
of cannibalism would come into
Yep.
play. Is like
Yep.
eating someone to survive, like plane crash in the Himalayas. You got to
Yep.
eat
Yep.
some
Oh, man,
dead
that
people to survive,
movie.
right? Like, is that cannibalism? Sure,
Yeah.
on a technicality.
Yeah, it's
but
cannibalism.
but is that cannibalism? No, not really.
It's cannibalism.
No. I would argue. Okay, so this is
Like
going to go
cannibalism of the third degree.
No. This is going to go into that whole lexicon, like the evolution of language, linguistics kind of shenaniganry. But like words and their meanings change over time. They change through the way that culture affects them and their usage, etc., etc. I would argue that at this point in time, cannibalism or cannibal, that whole word group has an inherent connotation of consuming human flesh for a purpose other than mere survival, right?
I mean, we could just look up the modern.
I know what the modern definition would probably say, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying is from a linguistic standpoint, I think the evolution of that word has changed to the connotation that probably 95+% of the time when people talk about cannibals, they're not talking about a plane crash in the Himalayas cannibals. They're talking about religious practice, Hannibal Lecter
Are you
cannibals.
sure? Because I feel like when talking about the plane crash, if there was a report, the reporter would be like, the survivors had to resort to cannibalism to survive.
See, that I agree with you, but that's the thing is I think the collection of words there is a big importance, right? Resort to cannibalism, right? The resort is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence because it's very different from the survivors had to resort to
changes the
cannibalism.
intent. It changes
Then
the kind of
Hannibal Lecter went to
It's like-
prison on charges of murder and cannibalism. Very, very big difference.
Yes, there is a huge difference, which is
To
why
the point to where
wish-
I think that I don't think that the survivors of the plane crash, I don't think you should use the term cannibalism anymore for them, right?
Then what would you use?
I would the same thing we do when we talk about anything that is changed from like a cultural perspective, right? Like unaliving yourself, right? We
Oh,
just
that's
we
some
just
stupid
mess with the
YouTube
words.
bullshit.
That headline would, instead of saying survivors resort to cannibalism, it would be survivors resort to consuming human flesh, right? Like, however
There's a word for
the
that.
word plays out, right? There's a word for that, but there's a connotation to the word that is not inherent in the.
I understand where you're coming from, and I feel like that's a lot of work when you could just have degrees of cannibalism.
Okay, so instead the headline's gonna read survivors resort to cannibalism level 3 or cannibalism in the 3rd degree.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like,
how is that
the
any
third-
better
third
than
degree
consuming
cannibalism
human
is for
flesh?
survival. 2nd degree cannibalism is for cultural religions, and 1st degree cannibalism is for because you want to eat people.
Because you're a Hannibal Lecter, yeah.
Because you're Hannibal.
I've
Because
got a lot on my
you're,
mind, Yuri.
you're Hannibal
Not that
Lecter.
you know what that's
Some
like.
fava beans.
What was it? What was the line?
Chianti.
Chianti, yeah.
The Vesperia Tales. Yeah, we're totally here playing a video game.
Sorry, we're playing a video game.
Managed to go out and get your bounty raised even higher?
A nice Chianti. Baba.
I thought you went to the magistrate's place.
I went, along with a search warrant from the Blastia Research Lab.
Ah, so you were able to go inside and look around.
No,
I saw Gary
the
Oldman
magistrate
recently.
refused us entry.
He's old. He's an
Why?
old man. Gary Oldman. Saw him recently.
Yes,
He's old.
he is an old man.
Real.
He even tried to provoke us. If you really think I have Blastia, try to bust your way in, he said.
He knows we don't have the jurisdiction to do that. He's just making a
Alright,
mockery
you don't need
of us.
to sit there. He's got
Well,
like
isn't he right?
tiny dog syndrome.
He does.
What did you say?
You're not gonna threaten me, fun
Yuri,
size.
whose side are you on?
It's not a matter of whose side I'm on. If you think you're right, you should force your way inside.
No, it's a trap.
Who voice acted Flynn? Sam Riegel. We're big fans of Critical Role.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Rigaud wants the Imperial Guard to make a mistake so he can use it
It's-
as an excuse to increase the authority of the Council.
It's kind of a game for us while playing these games to like look for voices like Sam or Liam or Matt or a handful of others that we've kind of like thrown into the mix these days.
Yeah.
You know?
Flynn is Sam, and Liam O'Brien is the not the Knight Captain, the dude in red. I can't remember.
The assassin?
No, not the assassin.
Dude in red.
Yeah, we've ran across Liam already. Troy Baker is well. Troy was Yuri in the original release, and then there's Grant who picked up
If we
the
go
voice
in now,
in
he'll hide the
definitive
evidence and
edition.
feign innocence.
Is Magistrate Rigaud on the council as well?
Yes. The Imperial Knights and the Council are both essential organizations that support the Empire, but Rigaud seems to have forgotten this fact.
So in short, we're not dealing with your everyday magistrate here. Well, have you got a plan for what you're doing next?
Don't worry. Yuri'll take care of it.
That's
Now-
the last thing Flynn wants.
Now this is gonna be vigilante justice.
What, you're out of ideas?
If there were some sort of
Yuri's like,
disturbance
"I'm not-
inside the palace,
I got one."
the Imperial Knights would be able to move in under the pretense of emergency prerogative.
Ah, yes. The Imperial Knights may employ emergency prerogative to intervene in emergency situations, regardless of jurisdiction.
Of course. So if a thief snuck in and caused a ruckus, that'd be enough?
No, that wouldn't be enough. That'd be like a private security measure. Now, if an arsonist snuck in and set fire to the whole fucking palace, that would totally be enough.
Yuri, I know you want to help, but
But I shouldn't do anything reckless, right?
I just
Arsonist.
received a tip
That's
that a
also good
fugitive
word,
with
right?
a warrant out for
There's
his
not
arrest is
a
trying to get
word
into the
for
magistrate's
someone
palace.
who, you know, burn something out of necessity. It's
Say
not
what?
arsony to like burn something to stay warm, right?
Yeah, it's not arson.
It's
to-
arson is specifically a crime.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
And
Unlike
like,
survival-based cannibalism.
yeah, survival-based cannibalism isn't a crime, right?
I think actually it's going to be dependent on, like, the country, because I would be willing to bet that there are certain places that absolutely would consider it a crime.
I feel like that would be super uncool.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. Like, you crash in some, like, remote place and fucking have to eat a dead friend to survive, and then you go home, tell your story, and get clapped in irons?
Yeah, no. I bet you that Rita, even at the ripe old age of 14, has arsonied many times already.
Arsonied many times. That's okay. She's arsoned many times. Yuri's larcened many times?
Arson and Larson. Game knows game.
Oh.
Like, look, when you have access to cast Fireball from your hands,
Drop your hands!
how do you not arson?
I don't know that I would
we
even say
about to do a
Yuri is
B&E.
especially good at the B&E. So far, the B&Es we've seen him do are go in through a window. Go in through an unlocked window.
Look, man, that's still a Class D felon.
Yeah, and he got caught. So, I don't know that we should say that he's good at it.
No. If you enter, B&E done. It doesn't matter if you got caught,
This
you
place
still
seems to
B&E.
get bigger every time I look at it.
Okay.
Are members of the council really that important?
Success of a crime is definitely weighed on whether or not you succeed in getting away with the crime.
Right, but you still
Got caught and then walked out of the palace dungeons. Not only Larson, not only walked out of the palace dungeons, basically kidnapped someone out of the palace on the way out, and fucking
that he knows is of noble blood,
and beat the shit out of a bunch of fucking officers.
The council is a body of nobles which aids in the political administration of the empire.
that's assault and battery.
Which means they basically represent the Empire's interests.
Huh, you don't say.
So what about getting inside?
Shall we see if there's a back entrance?
Actually, I don't know if that accounts as assault, because he didn't... Like, he absolutely battered them, right? That there's no question about that. But assaulting is the person, like, initiating, right? That's the assault part of assault and battery. It's like...
They would definitely... Like, if you walked out and got into an argument with a cop, and the cop swung first, and then you fought, you would still get hit with something like an assault and battery charge.
But
actually, it wouldn't be assault and battery, because I think they have specialized versions of that.
Tough luck. Place is surrounded by a
definitely
wall,
would still
and
count.
There's no getting inside unless you can clear it.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
It's Riley.
It's the old man!
He's not old!
You won't last long if you go screaming in a spot like this, your ladyship.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
What do you mean? Me and the kid there are old friends, right, pal?
What are you looking at? I barely know this guy.
Now, don't be like that. What about the fun times we had in jail, Mr. Yuri Lowell?
Huh? I don't remember telling you my name.
See? You're a celebrity, Yuri.
You're a celebrity!
What's your name, mister?
Huh? Ah, right. I suppose Raven will do for now.
For now, huh? Who the hell does this guy think he is?
Well, Raven, it's been lovely seeing you again. Now buzz off.
Aw, come on.
Or...
You're trying to get into the palace,
get in the
right?
wagon.
You just leave it up to old Raven.
Shouldn't we stop him?
Actually, he pulled a trick like this that helped me get out of the castle.
Really? Well, then maybe we can trust him.
I'd like to hope so.
implicitly.
Trust him is broad. We can be certain that he's gonna cause a distraction.
They're coming over here.
But why?
Wait till I get my hands on him. No one uses me as a diversion.
Nuts. Oh shit. Arson!
Arsony!
Also,
There
she
goes
just
again with the magic.
fucked those guys up instantly.
Now we go inside. What else? We just got rid of the guards and
Oh,
all.
but we could have just done that this entire time.
Yeah.
Whoa, not the front door. Let's see if we can get in from the side.
We're just gonna follow Raven.
Well, you know. Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
You waited for us.
Hey, so we meet again. Glad to see you're okay. Catch you later.
Wait.
Wait. I don't want to go up yet. I want to see if there's shit down here.
Too bad.
Oh, shit. We went down.
It's going down?
Well.
Going down, earlier round. Sugar, we're going down.
Who just has
No, I don't
open
believe
door
this. I can't
elevators
control it
on
from
the
here.
side of their
There's a creature
palace?
that has that as a rib cage.
That's also a good question. I did say that.
Something smells
I mean-
rank.
On ground level, not below ground level.
Blood.
All right.
Along
Sure,
with
sure, sure.
something else. It smells rotten. I wonder if he's into raising monsters too.
Could be. He had Ribgaro after all.
Help me!
What was that? What is this place?
It sounds like
I
someone's
hope
there.
it's not another
Let's
big
go.
baby monster. I already had enough big baby monster in my 2025. I don't need more. Like, I don't need more.
Great.
Hey, you!
One
Bring
was
that
enough.
Raven creep to me right now.
Huh? Why do I have to do that?
You're friends with him, right?
I told you I hardly know the guy.
Oh, really? You met him in jail, right? That's pretty shady if you ask me.
I can't really argue with that.
I think he's
I
kind of
mean,
strange, but
fair.
he didn't seem bad to me.
I don't think he's all that good either.
Hey now. Oh god.
Hey, that's probably what has that rib cage.
It's a big boy.
Don't get in my way!
Nani.
You!
Like I was just working on this one. Like if you don't like it, just go play Yuri.
Rude. Real rude.
I'm gonna just let him go get you now.
You did it, Rita! Yeah, I guess. And you're so cool! I'm gonna go nuts.
I'm gonna go.
I mean, that's fair. That's a fair reaction.
It's a wiggly tail.
It is a very wiggly tail.
I'm gonna make you work! Were you fighting? 'Cause I felt nothing.
I've enjoyed playing with Carol so far. I think he's pretty neat. Fight me!
Wow.
I don't like that
Very
like
observant.
little grace period where it's like you can't get attacked. I'm like, just let me fight.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
Next week. Let's cook.
Do better this time.
Success!
PP
Ooh,
0.
it's a 1-star sandwich.
Oh joy.
I mean, that upped the... I think it upped it from, I don't know, like 5%
10%.
to like 10%?
I thought it was already 10%.
Was it already 10%?
I think it was already 10%. I might be wrong. I don't know.
It was probably already 10%.
Yuri trying to get his Michelin stars off of fucking egg sandwiches.
Ah, monsters did not respawn. Interesting. Okay. Alright.
I think the
Okay.
only way you can, like, grind is, like, loading zones. Oh, there you go. I'll go get this guy, because I know he's gonna go to you.
I gotta try and keep up.
More!
It's just raw eggs cracked over the bread.
Oh.
It's uncooked French toast.
Yeah, it's uncooked French toast.
Disgusting.
Like, you try to pick up a corner, and it just slops off.
Oh no. Ooh, nice.
A knight sword. Don't have any more room for magic lenses. XP share, there's probably not going to be a time when Yuri's in the bench, so...
Well, you know.
Got it.
I guess you can use the better thing now.
Thank you for giving me the Tamahagane.
Hmm. Ooh. I should be using that. Okay.
Yeah. So you can lose all your TP faster.
That's true. Maybe I shouldn't be using that.
I wonder if you can do that while in overlimit.
Oh god, that feels like that would be like, I'd be like, spam, 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 spam.
It'd just be the meme of Vegeta going.
Yeah, that would be too much, I think.
I do not know what toast pizza is.
Wait, so what? Question for those who have had weird foods before. Have you ever had toast pizza?
Oh,
yeah, you make
right. That's broke pizza.
Broke pizza, yeah. You just make toast on a pizza.
Yeah, it's broke pizza. All the time.
Yeah.
Bro, and that's if you're lucky enough to have pizza sauce.
That's if, often no pizza sauce. A lot of times, just some cheese, and occasionally
I've used ketchup packets for tomato sauce before.
Oh yes, been there before.
Yep.
Oh yes, been there before. Now let's fight this guy.
Let's work together.
You could also have broke hot dog. When she just wraps the bread around the hot dog.
I'm not gonna lie, there are legitimately times when I'll have like I occasionally favor broke hot dog to actual hot dog bun. Like, yeah. I'm honestly not a huge fan of hot dog buns a lot of the time, unless I get like really good ones and like toast them and stuff like that, because it's just like too much bread for me, and the bread isn't very good bread when they're cheap hot dog buns, you know?
Put out your hand.
So I actually like just like sandwich bread, hot dogs if I'm just straight eating basic bitch hot dogs, you know?
We grew up in the South, and we weren't rich. Like, we made do. When you're in college and you broke, you make do.
Plenty of times.
There was so like this was actually bad, and I hope I don't like either over or underplay this. But there was a time in college when I moved in with Brad, and just to get the down payment for rent, turning on utilities, and everything, like, and I was like a week away from starting a new job at Save-A-Lot, a grocery store that has since long closed down, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was all my money, right? I had no money, and I had to go on like literal scraps until I got a paycheck, right?
Yeah.
And I still remember to this day getting that paycheck in, and I treated myself to a royal feast of a Subway sandwich.
Only 9 HP on that one. Or 9% on that one. So see, there's increases.
And I remember, like, I still remember, like, blocking out how hungry I actually was. Because when I started eating the sandwich, my hands were kind of shaking. And I'm like, I did not realize, like, that this was getting as bad as it was.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got quite that bad. Like, that's like close to like semi-starvation levels where you're just
I would not say I was starving, right? But it was.
Well, that's why I said close
unhealthy.
to semi-starvation levels where you're like very subsisting on very low amounts of food, very like malnourished
my calorie
levels.
intake was like double digits, maybe triple.
Yeah. So like I don't think I've ever gotten to that bad of a point, but I definitely did grow up on the equivalent of like poor foods and have time periods where I did not make very much money. If younger me looked at the amount that older me spends on food, they would geld older me in a heartbeat.
Be jealous of the way you were passed.
They wouldn't be jealous. They would think I'm a fucking imbecile. And they probably wouldn't be wrong.
Bro, back then, we bought like the fucking like 20 pack of the 10-cent ramen.
Oh yeah.
And just and I would only eat like one package
going to be
per
okay.
meal. Like
I
wouldn't even double up.
I remember like the time period where, I was still poor, but I wasn't broke. So I would still be eating things like ramen or pizza toast or just like shit like that. But
Totino's pizzas.
I would be zhuzhing it up, like I'd be eating ramen, but I'd be eating ramen with like butter and some.
Or put an egg in there.
Oh, no. I still buy ramen and fry an egg and put egg in ramen.
Yeah.
I still do that. That is still a common lunch for me.
I can go to my freezer right now and pull out a Totino's pizza. Like, I still eat them.
But nowadays it's not like the single pack ramen. Like I buy like the big zhuzhi bowls with the
actual bowls that
poppers
have, like,
and fucking exactly. And then I'm like frying 2 eggs and breaking the yolk into the ramen, and it it's like way overboard. I say that. That's what I like cook for myself, but the issue is right now I just fucking order too much goddamn takeout food and I need to stop. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it.
Brought me here. He said it was because Papa and Mama couldn't pay their taxes.
Did they not rescue their child already after we gave them the horn?
Do you think that this is the kid from before?
Well, I don't think the Magister is gonna like immediately see them.
That's some old bullshit.
Horrible.
All of these bones. Could the monsters have done this?
No, it was me.
I'm the monster.
And the
It's okay. Everything's okay now.
just
What's your name?
Akira's out.
Yeah.
Ollie?
How funny would it have been if he responded that his name was Akira? I would have lost my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Polly, be a big boy. No more crying. You'll see your mom and dad soon.
Although I guess that wouldn't be applicable. Would it be Tetsuo?
Yeah, it was Tetsuo that in
I can't remember
was,
which is which. Tetsuo or Kaneda?
Tetsuo was the one that transformed. Kaneda was his friend that put him down.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Recently gotten into cooking ramen, saving the broth for breakfast, and frying the noodles with spicy eggs. That sounds really fucking good too. I've recently gotten into making my own. I say recently, it's something that I've done off and on over the years, but it's something that I've been doing more frequently. It's like making my own stocks and then using the stocks to
Let's get this over with.
Either cook noodles or cook soups or things like that. And it's just real good shit. It's that like real good mouthfeel shit.
Whole journey is a learning
It's the difference between like
experience.
having a soup and you're like, this soup tastes good, and having a soup and being like, this soup feels good.
Mm-hmm. No, I've never been much of a cook myself. I don't go out of the way to like do actual cooking. My wife, however, goes absolutely ham on it. Like, she won't buy store-baked bread. She makes her own. I eat homemade bread with everything. Like, and it's kind of fucking awesome. What's happening? Where am I?
What the fuck is this shit? Why do I have three things on me,
Coral.
Jay?
I'm Coral. I didn't know who I was. And I just learned Destruction Pain Shot. Look, if I'm gonna keep being Coral every time I might as well. All right, Dragon Upper on up sounds good. Let's do Pain Shot on left and right. And I'll put the right stick. It's just gonna be the aid.
You might want to go back up because you have 3 Dragon Uppers.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
What did I say? Left and right is Pain Shot. Destroying rocks is down. Oh, I only have 4.
Yeah, you only have 4.
Alright, Nice 8 Smash. Dragon Upper. Sure. Nice 8 Smash? Can I, like, just, like, run over to someone and be like...
It looks like it, yeah.
You're done already?
Kind of neat.
Oh, I feel so powerful.
I feel like that tail should make a rattle noise.
Ooh, hello.
Wow, almost missed that. Still gonna miss it. Goodbye, Orange Gel.
What is that?
Silence? It can't be. I don't think silence is ever carried over.
I don't know what that is. IDK! This is making me snacky, but I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to be less snacky, because I've been overeating here lately. I've been a little depressed, so I've been, like, eating my feelings.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not that bad. It's just...
it
it's
doesn't
mostly,
matter how-
like, just being bored. and I really like food, so when I'm bored and have nothing else to do, I'm like, oh hey, let's eat a thing.
But can you really?
You know?
Never mind.
And then just like, again, with ordering shit, portions are just so fucking massive on everything these days.
Yeah.
I grew up in that kind of like clean your plate era household scenario. And it wasn't like a strict like
in my parents' house.
Yeah, it wasn't like a strict oh my god thing with me, but it was just kind of like the thing to do. Especially since my mom is a wonderful cook and I loved her food. So it was always just like this, oh, you eat all the stuff. And I was a ravenous child. I was like one of those bottomless pit kids that like ate their plate at a restaurant and then was like, are you finished? Can I have yours? Type shit.
Yeah.
So that carried over into adulthood and I just, that's just not good. It's just not good. I just gotta not.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy how much weight I've gained over like the past decade.
Yeah.
Because I used to be a fucking twig. Like, but man, I'm like 235 now or something.
Yeah.
I'm big.
I'm sitting right at around like the 200 mark, depending on, how good I've been in a particular week. But I should be sitting at around like 180 or something like that for my build.
Yeah, it really hammered home with me when I went to Bibby's wedding.
Annoying.
Because Bibby's always been kind of a bigger fellow, right?
Yeah.
And when I looked at the picture I took with him, I'm bigger than Bibby now, and I'm like, oh no. But like, I've tried to lose weight. Like for a year, I was on an elliptical that I would just, put right behind me and like watch a stream or something. And I would put like 10 miles on it per session, and I would try to do it like 5 times a day. And after a year, I was losing some weight, but it really wasn't a whole lot. Not enough to make like a physical difference. Right?
Yeah.
And then like after that year, I was like, maybe I plateaued. Maybe I should try doing something else. So I mixed it up. I was like, I'll do the elliptical, and then I'll get on the floor and I'll do some like crunches or sit-ups stuff, right? And then after 6 months of that, I gained back half the weight that I lost.
You gotta keep in mind though, weight isn't everything. It's also muscle mass. If you're physically more fit than you were when you started, but you weigh the same or more, that's okay.
Well, yeah, sure, that can be the case. But the resolution I came to is that if I want to make a noticeable change, like an actual noticeable change, that is going to require a life-altering change to me. I'm going to have to change my life the way it is, and I realize that I'm not going to do it.
I don't really want to do that.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I would keep doing the elliptical because that's just good for your health and stamina and shit like that, but like overall, if you're happy with who and where and what you are, then I don't think it's a problem. It's not like you're, like you're...
My BMI classifies me as obese.
They know each other way too well.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, that BMI bullshit is kind of bullshit, right? Like, if you went into your doctor and your doctor commented about your weight, your doctor would tell you, yeah, you're probably a little overweight for your age. You should probably eat a little better and start exercising, or else it might cause you some problems when you're older, right? Like, your daughter would not look at you and go, or your doctor would not look at you and be like, you have a problem, you need to lose weight now, right? Like, there's a big difference between I'm technically obese and
like,
I'm obese.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the dad bod. Like, I've definitely got the I pretty much fill out the frame of dad bod perfectly.
Even with the concept of obesity, right? Like, obviously, okay, this is momentary real talk scenario, right? Like, obviously, obesity is a concern because it is a health risk for the individual. But if you're happy and you're aware, like if you're cognizant and you're making an active choice, I think that's fine for people. The issue is when people aren't cognizant or they're ignoring the health risk or etc., right? Like that kind of concept. So
Yeah,
I would not worry about it.
Right.
We only did 8 that time.
That's pretty much what I came to as well, is that, like, look, I want to be happy in the life that I lead, or my life, like, and I don't think changing my life in such a way that I have to, like, calorie count, watch what I eat, do this much exercise, get a gym membership, you know, like, change my routine in such a way, like, I don't think that's going to make me happy. So
guess we can do this.
It's going down in effectiveness. I don't know what the fuck is happening there. Yeah, so for me, like, I actually really enjoy exercising and shit. But right now I don't have an excuse because I have all the time in the world.
The excuse is you don't, like, that's not what you want to do.
Well, but that's what I'm saying is I do actually enjoy it. My issue is so, like, there was a period for about 3 or 4 years where I was actually actively and consistently working out, and I really enjoyed it. I felt really good about my body. I was very happy where I was physically. I felt really good, and I have fallen off of that. And part of it is just due to, you know, life circumstances and depression and things like that. But the other part of it is I had hit that point and maintained that point for so long that at a certain point it started to become frustrating because I knew I wouldn't go any further unless I had, like, professional, consistent, money altered scenarios, like having a gym membership, having a personal trainer, those types of things. It's one of those things where, like, if I was massively wealthy and I had the money to have, like, a home gym and have a personal trainer, like, come meet me with me 3 times a week for an hour every day, I would absolutely be that. But I don't, so I'm not, type scenario.
Right.
Because I do actually enjoy the fitness scenario.
That bad because Rachel, like I said, Rachel does pretty much all the cooking, and, like, the food that's in the house is the food that she picks out, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not eating terribly. Like, when I was in college, I was literally just shoveling garbage in. But
when you were in college, your metabolism couldn't deal with the garbage you were shoveling into your mouth. That's the issue.
Like, I was a literal raccoon eating out of a trash. Like, and in comparison to those times, I am eating way better. But, like,
I don't want to go.
I guess it's just part of aging, right? Your metabolism, slows down, and your body just isn't what it used to be.
That's why when you hit middle age, you kind of have to do that whole, like, if you want to maintain your fitness, you have to be serious about maintaining your physical fitness. I actually, like, if I had money and I wasn't worried about it, I actually would get surgery, and it would be partially cosmetic surgery, but it wouldn't be for, like, body figure or anything like that. It would be my nose, because I have, like, a deviated septum, so I would want that to get fixed. But I also just have, like, a very large ridge, or bridge rather, and I would want that reduced just a little bit. Like, if I was gonna go through the trouble of, like, doing any of that, I would get that purely off of the fact that it gets in the fucking way on occasions.
You do that thing where you notice your nose and
I can see my nose at all times. Like, I'm just straight looking. I'm not looking down. I can still see the tip of my nose in my field of vision. right? Like, I just and it's partially the bridge as well, but like I'm not so much worried about like the length, but like it goes too high. I almost have that kind of like humped nose going on.
Whenever your eyesight goes, you're gonna have a nice platform for your bridge.
That's true. What do you mean when my eyesight goes?
You're not wearing glasses?
Yeah, I probably should be.
Do you wear contacts or something? Like
I do
not
not.
know?
I do not avail myself of medical assistance.
Yeah, you know what? Same.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I've got
week.
like at any point in the day, I can probably tell you 5 things that are wrong with my body that would I'd probably benefit from seeing a doctor that I don't.
Oh
do.
yeah, easily.
Like
100%.
my left ankle always pops when I walk. Every step. Every single step. And I'm like,
Guess we
that's
can do
probably
this.
not great. I should probably do something about that.
That's
Like,
that's not
if
great.
I'm walking on a hardwood floor, you can audibly hear it.
That's gonna lead to like some bad arthritis later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one of those things of like, if I lived in a country with universal healthcare or any reasonably good healthcare, or if I was just wealthy, I would absolutely be going to doctors more frequently.
It's just not to be living in a country that only have Social Security.
That's true. Ay. Fight me!
Because it's a Ponzi scheme. The system that doesn't involve the debt at all, the country's debt. Like, it is paid for and funded by people's paychecks that goes into a giant fucking pool that gets given back to the people that have been paying into it their entire fucking lives so that they'll be taken care of, and they're sunsetting it.
Definitely
That's
silenced.
That's it. And guess what? It's one of the best programs in this country, and it's also socialism. That is a socialist program.
I don't know what to do about this.
Do about what? What do you need? What do you want?
She's definitely silenced. Look at your fucking health and Yuri's health.
Oh, we haven't been getting healed.
But I can't fix her.
Jeremy, you shouldn't be going into relationships in the mindset that you can.
I can't fix her, Jay. I do not have any items to fix her with.
Well, I guess we die.
And it's not running off.
Is there a accessory that prevents silence?
Not
No.
that we have.
Absolutely not. We just have the remnants of cows shaped into the form of clothing.
Yeah. The mat will heal status ailments? Okay. I was curious about whether or not using a mat or a tent would heal.
We just use it right here in the dungeon?
If I can get to a save point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. So it's literally like save point. Man, we've been all over the place in discussions tonight. Jesus.
We have. We've been very, very around and about. You know what? At least Carol can.
Whoa! What's going on?
At least Carol can heal somewhat. While
Oh yeah, he can smash.
While she's fucking silenced. No dissery.
Oh hey, look, it's 8 point.
Oh look, nice.
There he is.
What do we have here? More delicious snacks for my pet, it seems.
So you're a girl. You've got some pretty disgusting hobbies.
Hobbies? Oh, you must mean my basement. Only someone with my refined sensibilities could understand the pleasure I derive from such
right
things.
now?
You're just like those senile old fools on the council. They bored me to death and never let me enjoy myself.
Stand up. Stand up. You over here acting like you're gonna throw up everywhere. Quit it. You quit that. Don't look at me evilly.
Evilly?
Yeah. You give me these eyes.
It's the privilege of my exalted station to dispel such boredom with the help of the common people.
You can't mean that's your
like...
only reason to do those things.
That's fucked up.
Well, I suppose I should go and fetch Ribgaro. So many new toys. You have to put on quite a show, though you may not live long enough to see it.
There's no point in searching for Ribgaro. We've already taken care of him.
What did you say?
Are you deaf? I said we've already taken care of him.
What have you done to my pet?
If you had put a bell on it or something, maybe you wouldn't have lost track of it.
Ah, well, with a bit more money, I'll soon be able to replace him.
Rago, how can you say such things and still call yourself a servant of the Empire?
What? You? But that's impossible.
Ruh-roh. We already have played Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah, we have. There's many playlists on YouTube of all the multiplayer
on YouTube Tales. We have Eternia, Destiny 2 Director's Cuts, Symphonia, Zestiria, Berseria.
I'm just pulling up the master list.
We get any other Tales games?
Director's Cut, Eternia, Symphonia, Zillia 1, Zestiria, and Berseria.
Yeah. Zillia 1 was the one that I missed.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Stay back! What do you intend to do?
Or now we're doing that.
Someone! Arrest these intruders!
What? They're in a cage. Oh, the cage.
We'll have enemies all over the place if we don't hurry up and finish what we came to do.
Fuck that cage up!
There is a translation in progress for Destiny 2. There is a finished translation of Rebirth.
Hold it.
What? Don't we need to create an emergency for the Knights to respond to?
Immediately turns to arson.
First, we need some evidence.
We've got to find the Blastia that controls the weather.
Yappa! Alright. Here's a map.
Yeah. F is. I think F is on the list. Right? I didn't.
Yes, Grace's F is on the list. Absolutely. 100%.
We
plan on playing all of them that are multiplayer
if it has
eventually.
multiplayer,
yeah.
We plan on playing it.
Yep. I mean, it'll take us forever, but we do plan on it.
Yeah, we generally play other things between the Tales games.
Yeah. I can't use it.
Maybe you have to do it in the save.
I didn't see anything.
No.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
It's world map only.
Oh, wait, it didn't matter. It's one of the full heal saves.
You just
And not all the saves do that, but it's one of the full heal ones, so that's good.
Get out of here.
Let's see.
We're not scared to patch games. We do that often.
Oh yeah, we've been there, done that. We'll do again. Yeah,
I'm sitting on a patched version of the PlayStation remake of Fantasia, which I'm looking forward to playing because I've never played that before. I played the fan translation of Fantasia SNES, but that doesn't have multiplayer.
Go through here yet? Did we already go through here? Oh, I guess we already.
I would say yes.
I was so, like, involved in conversation while we were going through this fucking
Just
dungeon.
not paying attention.
You know how normally I'm very, like, geographically, like, focused, and I'm like, yes, I can find my way around a map very well, blah, 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 blah. I remember this, that, and the other.
Object permanence drops greatly when
drastically
you're like...
when I'm fucking talking. Oh, Tempest has easy. Alright, fuck it, let's go!
Oh. Hi? Alright.
Time to murder everyone!
I'm the Nani. Oh, I'm about the Nani. Nani? Dude, he backstepped! That was really cool on him. I just uppercutted him over your fireball.
Put out your hand.
No way.
Like
That's
this?
pretty cool.
Hey, 2 Panacea bottles. Now you have a way to cure mute.
Thank goodness. I like your horn. Why don't I get back attacks?
Don't get sloppy.
Don't you? Like, don't you get advantage if you hit them with the sorcery ring?
Well, you can get them stunned. But, like, I just want to walk into their back like they do and get advantage. Or get, you know, a back attack.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Yeah. No, you cannot.
Yeah. I can punch people so hard they time travel.
Alright, let's go left.
Very windy.
Fight me! Coward!
Don't get in my way.
Why is he a coward? He, like, went in. You haven't done your splash spell yet, have you?
Too expensive.
What do you mean too expensive? You just do
It costs 22 TP.
We're next to a save point.
It's too expensive.
We're next to a save point that full heals MP.
I gotta go back like 2.5 rooms for that. What? Small greatsword key?
Now we're playing Resident Evil. Gladius.
Hello.
Glad.
Alright.
Cross counter. That's funny. Both Gladius and Cross Counter are names of moves that people can do in Street Fighter. That's cool. That's cool. I might have to look those up. Even if just to play them on my own. Did you know there was a game, speaking of DS, there was a game on the DS, and the art was done entirely by the team at Studio Ghibli? It's not chat.
What a beautiful view.
Who's there?
I can't remember what it's called, but it was like an RTS where you actually use the screen to draw sigils to cast magic.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Something magic something.
What are you doing over there?
What does it look like? I'm hanging around enjoying the scenery, matey.
That was such a non-party. No,
I'll put text boxes
I'll find it.
right
Oh,
over
yeah?
where shit's
Could
happening.
have sworn you'd been captured.
I think she has been captured, actually. No, I haven't. Shiver me timbers. I know you.
No, not Nino Kuni.
Your name was, Jack. Who's that?
I'm Yuri. What's your name?
Patty.
Not
Patty,
Jack.
huh? We met in front of the
Lost
mansion,
Magic for Nintendo DS. That's what it's called, Lost Magic.
Yeah!
You couldn't forget the warmth of my hand and came a-chasing after me.
She's like 8. Fuck, game?
Yeah.
Hey, what were you doing here?
I'm hunting for treasure.
It's legitimately like 90% of JRPGs need to just increase the age of every character by like 10 years.
A decade, like...
Yeah. Like, every single one of them.
Treasure? In a place like this?
Yeah, in that
Well,
case,
I guess it wouldn't
maybe
be odd for that
Raven might
black-hearted
actually
geezer
be
to have
considered
filched
old.
some treasures.
He'd still be mid-40s, I think, right? Like,
yeah, he'd
that's
be my
still not
age.
even old.
So, what do you do, Patty?
I'm an adventurer.
Alright, that'd be some privateering.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
In any case, it's dangerous for a little girl to wander around a place like
Have
this
you ever
all
heard
by
of the
herself.
Five Finger Supply?
She's right. Why don't you come with us?
I still ain't found no treasure.
Maybe it isn't my place to say this, but
I love
you
how
sound
she-
less like an adventurer and more like a
She
thief.
says the words that a pirate would say, but she doesn't inflect the way that a pirate would.
Look,
An adventurer
She
is one who
speaks
always carries the spirit of
like a
curiosity
tiny
and the desire
little
to push
girl.
into the unknown. So while I may look like a thief, I'm actually nothing of the sort.
That's
It's not like I really care
Exactly.
anyway. Well, if you're gonna keep hunting for treasure, I won't stop you.
What are you gonna do?
I ship Yuri and Flynn.
There probably ain't no treasure left in this mansion anyway.
She's saying she'll come with
Yes.
us.
Yuri and Flynn all the way.
Okay, then let's go.
Ah, shit!
Oh, look at jeez.
How did we have this conversation in a room
And they were
full of
just letting us
enemies?
Whoa!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? Can you?
Alright, well...
What?
Oh, no! We don't actually have her!
Where's the pirate lolly?
Where's the pirate? I want to see if she fucking dumps anchors on people.
Totsukeki.
I don't want to use any more TP. Go away. Up, 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 up.
Bup, 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 bup. Oh, that's funny. I've always enjoyed like the little references between games from costumes and accessories. Or
Yeah.
what do they call them? Attachments.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Huh? It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Like, that doesn't even make sense logically, because, like, if he was older, then he would die sooner.
I
from
believe
old
that's
age.
the point. He does not make logical sense. Is locked. I can't go in. Is not locked. I can go in.
But if not, it would have been a short game.
I don't understand shit like this. Like,
An empty corridor?
think about this fucking dungeon that we've been in. Every single room has had an empty corridor from One room to the next. Why? Why? If the corridors are going to be empty, just why? Just put the door to the next room to lead to the door to the next room. Like, every room in your house does not have a hallway leading from that room to the next room, and that room has a hallway leading from it to the next room. Like individual hallways for each ones. Like, in an office building, you don't have a hallway to an office to a hallway to an office to a hallway to an office. You can have some hallways. That's okay. But you're just, you're just wasting space.
I'm not offended by it. It's just to make the Magister's building seem bigger.
Put out your hand.
It's silly.
It's fine.
It's silly.
It's
Leather whip. Leather whip.
Whip. Leather whip.
Can't use it yet.
You can.
I'm not using it yet.
There's a difference. That's a lot of damage for that cast.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because
Get Caster lifed, bro. Caster is best.
As 2 fireballs whiffed on the dead enemy.
Look. First spell, calm down. It's got limited homing.
I'm just saying. You ain't perfect.
I think you just jelly.
You shit still stank.
Wow. Okay.
But, weird. I need to get out from the middle of this. I need to go get this guy. Pow hammer.
I got a little work.
I love when she pow hammers someone right in the fucking face.
Just like runs up point blank. New title.
Nice.
Let's see if it maybe has a skin associated with it.
We can check.
I'm surprised you managed to wander around a mansion crawling with such dangerous guys all on your own.
the treasure be worth it, even if it means putting myself in great danger.
What kind of treasure is it?
It's the great treasure that was hidden by Eifried.
There's the name drop.
As in,
there's
the
the
legendary
name drop.
pirate Eifried?
Man,
so he's famous?
Like,
Are you gonna go on a Berseria kick again?
No, I was thinking about it. I'm not
disappointed about Eifried.
I just hate that the entire franchise go over this guy and he's like a one and done. Like he just turns into a demon and fucking dies. Like
I thought it was a pretty cool scene.
Eifried, the boss of the pirate guild Siren's Fang. The Imperial Knights are after him for attacking an immigrant ship and slaughtering hundreds of civilians.
Well, that's not good.
None know his whereabouts, but many say he's already died.
It's known as the Black Hope Massacre.
Oh, he's
wait,
so Vesperia is after Berseria? Because didn't she just say Eifried is supposedly already dead?
Well, I mean, like, the Tales games don't all occur in the same world.
Well, Eifried is in all the worlds.
Yeah, fine, he's a planeswalker. or he's like Bogan Redcap. There's always a Bogan Redcap.
Well, that's what they say.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
What do you want all that treasure for anyway?
Pretzel.
What do I want it for? Shouldn't that be obvious? I'm going to find that legendary treasure and become a famous adventurer.
Even if it means putting yourself in great danger?
That's the life of an adventurer.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun, eh? Then how about it, matey? Want to join up with me?
It sounds right up my alley, but I'll pass on that. I don't really have time to spare.
You're a cold one, Yuri. Even colder than a
Fucking
shark
Maggie
skin.
Lou.
I love
shark
Maggie Lou.
skin?
I know she's not your favorite. I love her. I think she was great.
But I like that about ye.
She's got Maggie eyes right now.
Wait, does
She
that
does.
mean Patty and Yuri are...
Aye, it's love at first sight.
We just ignore it.
Yeah. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Love at first sight.
Ugh, whatever. Can we just hurry up and get out of here?
Thank you, Rita. Somehow the fucking voice of reason. What was I doing? Oh, we're gonna check the title?
Oh, apparently she's the same age as Rita. She's 14.
Fair enough.
Still way too young to be...
Got no thing with that.
Guess we can do this.
Not bad.
Ag.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Yatta!
Rita is 6. Also, he's the Distant Horizon. I'm just some random dude that hangs out with him sometimes.
Let's get this over with.
Random dude that hangs out with me sometimes. You're on like 3 streams a week, bruh. I think that's past like random dude.
Some random you just like looking up. It's found me on like Craigslist. And guys you can hire to hang out with you. Complete stranger.
You got hired? You're getting paid for this?
No, wait. You guys are getting paid?
Oh fuck. No changes.
Yeah, I'm Lantis in the chat. It's me.
It's me!
Me!
Is this the Blastia we're looking for?
I mean, it's the first one
Oh
we found.
God, here it comes. Hope you're ready.
Strim, Latos, Rockra, Fleck. They just patched together Blastia with different formulas. This formula could manipulate the weather, but how could they use them like this? It's just like at Emmead Hill.
Actually, I
they don't
can't
have the
remember.
slightest respect for what they're working with.
Introduction
This
of a
is just what we
new
need for evidence.
NPC for now.
Rita, shouldn't you finish that later?
Just
I'm trying
a
not
bit
to be
more.
spoilery
I just need
for
to
the
check a
things
few
that
more
Jenny doesn't
things.
remember.
You can have Flynn give you a look at it after we're done. Let's get busy with our emergency.
Let's just break something that won't be missed.
Or Estelle.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna help out
She's
too.
got a gun!
No, you're gonna stay right here.
Oh?
Carol, that seems definitely
That's
load
like
bearing.
one of the most important things to not hit in here.
Oh, damn it!
Arson.
Jeez, What got into you all of a sudden?
We've got to give those knights a good reason to show up, don't we?
Yes, but I don't know if we should...
Oh, come on! This is exactly how you put evildoers in their place!
Because that's what pirates do.
Really? What a way to behave in someone else's home. The time has come for you to earn your keep. I want all of them
not
captured.
the same dudes we've been killing easily
Whatever
this
happens,
entire time.
take care not to kill the young lady.
No way!
Which
Are these
young
guys
lady?
from the Blood Alliance?
There were 3.
Hey,
And here's another one for you!
Don't use up all my TP, girl.
I thought it.
Wow, we fucked them up.
That's enough.
That's
We're
so
getting outta
bad they
here.
don't even get a fight. They
What are you
cut
talking
die.
about? I'm not finished yet!
If we don't leave now, we'll run into Flynn. And I'd rather not deal with that.
You don't seriously think he'll come that quickly?
He's already here.
Magistrate, I don't know what's happened here, but allow us to offer our assistance.
Flynn!
There, see?
He's certainly enthusiastic.
Whoa! Is that the Dragon Rider?
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh no! Good job, Flynn.
What the hell do you think you're doing? How dare you destroy those Blastia?
There really is a person riding a monster.
Wait!
Hey, wait! I can't do that. That's bullshit.
She did.
I want 3 fireballs.
She Dragon Ball Z like powered up.
This is horseshit. Y'all, that thing's not looking too good.
Hear the Resident Evil like self-destruct sirens.
Damn! He'll get away!
Prepare my ship!
Where do you think you're going?
Put him down. Please,
Patience.
and thank you, Yuri.
Well, it's not here. Not now.
Here, right now.
What the hell? Who
Right
rides a
here,
monster
right
like that?
now.
Went for a very different song than I was going for.
Yeah.
I went Naruto.
Yeah.
That was the Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rider? More like Dragon Freak. Hurting my Blastia like that.
He got him.
Dragon Freak? You know, Rita, that Blastia wasn't even yours.
Anyway, why do you think someone would go around
Well,
destroying
I don't have
Blastia?
to have written a book to not think that books need to be burnt. Like, I can be upset by that.
Wow.
That's a good question. I'd like to sit down and pick that Dragon Rider's brain sometime.
As if you could have a normal conversation with someone like that.
This is where we have to part ways.
You're gonna go get that bad Rago person, aren't you?
Yeah, we want to hurry.
It's okay. I can go home by myself.
There's a good boy. You shouldn't go running into danger anymore either, okay?
Got it.
Wait.
I don't think she actually.
He said that second line to a different person without
Okay.
making it clear.
Estelle, what's the matter?
I still can't believe the magistrate could do such terrible things.
Sadly, it's pretty common.
Haven't you already seen what the Empire's capable of several times on this trip already?
While you guys are having a
RPG,
nice little
Empire
chat,
bad.
Rago's escaping in his ship.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol, for somehow consistently being the voice of fucking reason.
And there's something to be said when he's your voice of
I
reason.
never thought we would meet the Dragon Rider in Rago's palace.
That was a dragon? I'd never seen a monster like that before.
Yes, it had a very different feeling to it than any monster I've
water.
ever seen. I wonder where it
Actually.
flew away to after that.
I'll bet it has a hideout somewhere, but we don't have enough information to find it.
Enough! Enough
You
with
don't have
that
bottles in
dragon
your mini
freak!
fridge?
Just thinking about that jerk
No.
makes me furious!
I try not to we used to buy water bottles all the time, but now our fridge has a water filter on it. So I try not to buy water bottles anymore.
Just get one of these, man. Just
I'm
fill that shit up.
I'm not a fan of the plastic. Well, I mean, I literally have like a
You do.
water filter on my fridge. I just gotta walk to my fridge. All right, Jay, it's time to entertain people.
All right. Dance, Mickey dance. All right. I got something. Did this recently. Last time, I mentioned that me and my wife were going to put a Lego set together. We finished. It's Bowser in his car from, what was that, 3D Mario? One of the 3D Mario games. It's Bowser. He's got opposable arms. And his car has this little thing that little face that goes up in the front, and the trunk is open, and there's bombs in the trunk. That if you do this little thing, it'll spit out. But yeah.
Wait, I gotta see it. Oh, that's cool.
Raru.
I like that. That's neat.
Yeah.
Guitar. Oof. This thing's so freaking hard to open.
You gotta make sure it don't leak.
No, I bought this little like mix of holiday pretzels, Czech mist, white chocolate thing. And it's just stupid hard to open. Hey, cat! You don't even eat any of this. You don't eat this.
What do you mean?
No, sir. No, sir. You bad boy. Bad boy. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. You stop it. Bad boy. No, I want to go upstairs. All right, let's see how it goes. Don't you act like you're just casually reaching for my shit.
What the hell am I doing here?
Don't touch. Why are you running in place?
Here we go.
Whoa! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! I'm not ready!
That's a big jump. With someone else.
These are all Blastia cores.
Why are there so many? And they're all just cores.
I have no idea. We don't even have this many at the laboratory.
Could this be connected to the core thief?
Could be.
But I thought the one behind everything was a huge guy with one eye. That doesn't fit Rago at all.
Then he might not be the only one pulling the strings. I wonder if the core from the lower quarter is here someplace.
Sorry, none of these are big enough.
Stop touching me.
I knew it. These guys are with the Blood Alliance. They're one of the 5 master guilds.
Don't get sloppy.
Look. Alright, here we go. Hey-ya. What?
Are these guys connected to the Blastia thief too?
Just what is the magistrate up to?
Oh no.
I'll drop it.
What is your snack of choice right now? Ooh. Like a Chex mix.
It's like a holiday Chex Mix, so it has, you know, like
my way.
white chocolate and sprinkles. But
I've got
what I really like is that it also has just marshmallow bits in it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got spicy ranch pretzels.
That sounds pretty good.
They're good.
Ha! Was that
A
spineless
big guy with
lure
one eye.
Rago running from a bunch of kids?
One-eyed giant. So you're the one getting people to bring you all these cores?
Maybe I am. You're quick, and you got guts too.
I think there's
My arm's gonna
another
feel
like
that.
battle
Wish I
challenge
had you
with
in
this guy,
my
but I don't know what it
guild.
is.
How flattering.
But it's pushy guys like
Secret
you
mission.
I have to watch out for. Upsets the harmony of the guild, see? Nothing personal.
Barbos, what are you waiting for? Dispose of these brats.
I did all the work you paid me for. Besides, the Knights will be here soon. Rather not have those guys following me around. Next time we meet, you kids won't be getting off so easy.
Wait, he's still inside. Damn. Zoggy, we'll leave the rest to you.
Oh no, not this fucker again. I mean, y'all realize that's
Who
just
is
a
it?
rowboat.
Who do I get to kill this time?
You can't really go very fast or far in a rowboat.
You're the one from the castle.
Looks like we're stuck with this guy.
My blade, it aches to kill. I've got to kill something.
What the fuck is up with this guy's hair? Like, who from a design perspective was like, we're gonna give this guy pink hair. Wait. Let's also have him have blonde bangs? Wait. Not just blonde, but also black. Wait. Let's also add in a white headband.
What's the problem?
Wait. Let's also have him basically no color on the entire rest of his face. Let's also have all of the colors be kind of pastel, even the black.
Yeah.
What? What are you going for here?
Okay. Do not use over
Whoa.
limit.
Go easy on me this time.
Say what?
Do not use the over limit.
Okay.
And run by the edge of the boat. Just
You
like,
think you can kill
like
me?
get over
Go
here.
ahead.
Get over here.
Try
Like see if
it.
we can't keep him away from the casters.
I will.
Yes.
Oh wait, you're not
Cry
Yuri.
out. Writhe in pain.
That's fine.
Die
Maybe we
for
can do it here.
me.
What the hell are you trying to do?
Please, we have to catch Rago.
All right, I have to wait until he's doing that
So we'll
cyclone.
just keep pounding you until the end.
Is it not up? Shit. Some of these missions are really dumb.
What do you have to do? Knock him out of the tornado or whatever?
You can knock him overboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm paralyzed. Still paralyzed.
What the fuck range do you have, buddy? Use an item, Jay! Wrong with you.
I'm using a panacea on. Cyclone shot is the best time to try to flip him overboard. Because he's like directly over your head. Yeah, like that would have been a good attempt. Uh-oh! No, 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 no. No, I was so sure.
He faked you out, he did the spin instead.
Yeah. Ugh. No, by the way, you can use the overlord too. I just wanted to give it a shot.
I don't think it'd be worthwhile for me to use it.
Does this really not ever fall off? Is this just forever?
Feels like it. Oh. Right when I lensed him.
Don't let me see you again.
I agree.
Wow. That's kind of hard.
Oh,
hey!
thanks. Thank you, game. Fuck you.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
These are the threads that weave our future.
That hurts.
Oh, you put up a good fight.
I retreated. You're tough. Yes, tough. You're definitely tough. I certainly won't forget that, Yuri.
Just say it one more time for me, please. One more time. Just to drive it in home.
I'm going to kill you, Yuri. I'm gonna carve you into little pieces. Don't move a muscle.
You're in fire.
In NBA Jam, that's a good thing.
No. On fire is different from in fire.
It's sinking!
Not for long.
Everyone into the water!
Is anyone there?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yuri! Esteliz, no! But... Shut up and jump!
And they all drowned.
Everybody okay?
I am, but Yuri... Huh?
I really want to see
Yuri!
repeat
Thank
doggy
goodness.
paddling.
Oh, man, that's salty. I must have drank a bucket full.
Who's that? Yoder! What? You know him?
Look, a boat! We're saved! Hey! Over here!
It looks like everyone made it through unharmed.
Where's my dog?
Master Yoder! Wait, I'll pull you out. Sodia, give me a hand.
I spy with my little eye a chef that may be
I owe
hidden
you
in the
my
environment.
thanks. You saved my life.
Hey, who is this guy?
Well, you see,
I've made arrangements at the inn. We can discuss things further there. You'll come, won't you?
Yeah.
I thought you were done for when the ship sank with you still on it.
Seriously, I was pretty worried there for a minute. I'm glad you made it.
It sank faster than I thought it would. I was a little freaked out myself.
You almost died and you were just a little freaked out? There's something wrong with you.
Well, I mean... Oop, no going on the ship. Not even trying. Like, some of the games he tries. He's not even trying. Let me in!
Wonder Chef.
Unexceptional.
Now there we go.
I mean, alright.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I saw the image of an onion.
Oh.
We will have to be real upset.
Yeah, that's fair. I think all vegetables are just the onion image.
Like, egg is clearly not a salt shaker.
Right? And chicken is not a steak.
A slab of steak, yeah.
Yuri, you sure know a lot of strange people. Like that Raven guy we met at Kapua Nor? Or that Zoggy weirdo who attacked us.
Weirdo is putting it mildly. What's his deal, anyway?
That's what I'd like to know. It's nice to have fans, but this is ridiculous.
It looked like he went down with the ship, though. Maybe that was the last of him.
I don't know, common sense just doesn't seem to apply to those kinds of people.
Man, I really don't want to see him again.
Well, even if we do, he'll be gunning for Yuri, not us. I've got nothing to do with this.
We'll deal with that when the time comes.
Fine. Rita, if someone weird and crazy comes specifically for you, then I've got nothing to do with them.
And she absolutely would expect you to fight on her behalf.
Absolutely.
That's why Rita sucks.
Hello. I've just got some slides here. What? That's clearly the end. Buy! What can we buy? normal shit.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay. What can we synthesize? Ooh, okay.
Oh boy. 4 attack.
But also 2 skills. Wait, what?
What do you mean?
It says I need a scarf. I totally have a scarf. Will it not let me do it with equipped items?
Is it currently equipped?
Yeah, it's currently equipped.
Weird. No, she has a whip equipped, right? No, we got the leather whip. You didn't put it on, though.
Yeah. Oh, that has completely different skills. Huh.
So, you got to learn the skills off the whip and remember to come back here or remember to synthesize it later.
Yeah.
Cool, love that.
That's kind of interesting.
Interesting is a word.
Yeah, I don't know that I like that. Okay. Hold up. Oh, we already have a
Yeah,
scarf.
you can't craft what you already have.
+1. Gotcha.
That even says E on Rita.
Yeah. Huh. Kind of interesting. Who do I want to look at? I wanted to look at you. Have all of your stuff learned. So we can do your shit. We already have an Oka +1. So we don't need that. Okay. $20, $30, $25, $35.
Mm-hmm.
That's not equal, right? Like 20, 30, 25, 35, right? Yeah, 20, 30, 25, 35. Why is it like the round shield is equal to the... What? No, it's not. Can't make it anyways, but still. That's bullshit. Alright. I'll hold off on other things. Should equip stuff before I forget. And that is weak, but
That's not receive.
yeah, I know that's. I'm looking at that with like, excuse me. So, want to learn?
Why?
Want to learn these skills, Jay? Oh no.
No.
Not really sure why you would want that. Oh, sure. Alright, well, we go with this for now.
Magic.
This is technically slightly better, but I guess technically this is kind of like just a side grade, you know?
Lateral movement. Is that a cat's shop?
Can I go down? Let me down the slide! That's fucking rude. Kitty! What the fuck is this place? Kaufman?
Yeah, you remember Kaufman, right?
Totally.
I remember Kaufman.
From since we played this game? Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay. Now I do remember. It's been like 3 weeks or so. Give me a break.
Cares about. I find her hard to forget.
I didn't recognize the name of the guild. The fuck is you?
Get in the wagon?
Please heal my broken body as well as my paralyzed friend who refuses to use items.
I thought it would wear off! Oh, hi.
You!
Yes? Have we met somewhere?
Convenient time for amnesia. I know somebody who can fix that for you.
Amnesia? I'm terribly sorry, but this is the first time we've met.
Are you crazy?
Magistrate, your crimes are undeniable. These people have seen everything.
As I've just been explaining, someone had assumed my identity and was trying to ruin my reputation.
By completely doing horrendous things in my palace where I lived the entire time.
It was most upsetting.
Liar! I saw those people you fed to the monsters with my own 2 eyes!
Well, I saw their bones.
Well, Sir Flynn, who are you to believe? These young ruffians or me, a member of the council?
Flynn.
It's settled then. I bid you all good day.
That's kind of stupid, honestly. Flynn had more than enough evidence on him. I get that the game's trying to, like, make a point in Yuri's vigilante favor.
Who does that guy think he is?
But, like, I feel like that was uncharacteristic of Flynn to not just be like, yeah, no, we've got you on A through Z.
And who the hell is he?
That's a good question, Rita. Who the hell is he?
Settle down.
This is...
Final.
This is His Royal Highness Yoder, candidate for the Imperial throne.
Huh? Yeah, right, Estelle. Good one.
Why would she even joke about that? How's that a joke?
Not only did he do all of the shit that he did, but he had an Imperial candidate for the throne imprisoned on his ship and left him on the ship as it was sinking into the ocean.
Is that regicide?
That's not
Is
enough
it royalty?
to get him on?
Well, it wasn't him. It was the imposter.
Where's this imposter now?
He sank in the ocean with the ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we took this to a jury, they'd be like, hang that man.
Well, that's not happening. What is one to do?
Vigilante stabbing.
I'm only one of the candidates.
It's true. With the passing of the previous emperor, Master Yoder is a rightful heir to the throne.
Really?
Yes.
An alleged Imperial heir captured by a so-called magistrate. That's interesting.
I see. Then this incident means that
A little too juicy for public consumption, huh?
I just...
It's got something to do with your decision to leave the castle, doesn't it? Do whatever you want. I've got no interest in an empire that just sits and does nothing while its people suffer in plain sight.
I mean, hard agree.
Yuri.
That's
you
why he
guys
left
are
the number.
literally gonna let Rigaud walk away?
By the book, man.
What do you mean by the book? Charge him with something!
And what have you changed by turning your back on such an empire? We need just laws laid down by the government to ensure that people can live lives of stability and peace.
Those same laws just let Rigaud walk out that door.
What laws? What laws allowed...
Alright, so...
allowed a council member who kidnapped an Imperial heir and murdered a bunch of people with the knowledge of a Knightly Order captain and the Imperial heir? What laws? What? Please tell me, recite for me which law allows him to just go, oh, it was an imposter, and walk out. Charge him with something. Apprehend him. Imprison him. And then, when you take him to trial and the other council members are like, nah, he's free to go, then you can argue that the laws are bullshit. But right now, you haven't done anything from a legal perspective. You've just done nothing.
Which is why you and I became knights, Yuri, to change things like that.
Well, Flynn, I was all aboard the ship. I have willingly jumped off the ship because you just didn't do anything. Anything.
His hands were tied.
By what?
Magister's a higher rank than anybody in the night. The knighthood.
Imperial heir.
Does he have... He's heir. He's not... He's heir to the throne. He's not the throne yet.
There is no empire. The emperor is dead, and there are apparently 2 heirs, meaning that unless there's an interregnum being run by the council,
look, if you're
the 2 heirs are probably going to be the most powerful figures in the entire empire.
If you're an heir to the throne, you have not succeeded to the throne yet.
You're implying that princes or otherwise heirs to emperors or things like that had no legal authority?
I don't know what he is. Like, they won't say the word prince. Like, they just say heir.
That's why I kept saying imperial heir. But, you know, like,
make it
it's
happen
just
by yelling about it from below.
it's just stupid. It just feels... If at least Rigo had come up like spewed some legal jargon and been like, you legally cannot apprehend me by executive order, blah 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 blah, then I would have been like, okay, fine, the law is against us here. But he literally just went, it was an imposter. Bye. Like,
then we said we'd gain honor and trust and fix the empire from within.
Shut up! I have 0 respect for you now. 0!
Remember?
No!
So, in order to get ahead in life, I'm supposed to stand by while somebody feeds little kids to monsters? Is that it? You want me to look the other way when our people in the lower quarter are being bled dry by taxes? It's because I can't do those things that I quit being a knight.
I know, but has anything changed because you quit?
Has anything changed because you joined?
I'm in get back to me in a week. I'm in process.
Yeah.
What thing's gonna change?
Put a pin in that one.
How is anything different than it was before you joined the Knights?
Wait, I'm coming too!
That's such petty, like, straw man bullshit of like,
that is.
Yeah, well, you haven't changed anything yet, have you? Also, I'm gonna give you a stern talking to about anything that you try to do that might change things, because that's against the law.
You can be against this dick.
We could have just murdered Rigo right here, and no one else would ever have to know about it. He sank with the ship. Whoops.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that I've least
done it again.
Flynn, Estelle, and Yoder would be completely against murdering somebody. Like, so
it's not
casually.
Murder if it's a just execution. As the Imperial heirs go, yeah, we have knowledge of his crimes. He deserves to die. Knight Captain Flynn, please execute this man. All legal. All legal, I guarantee it. All legal, right there.
I don't think I've been kind of playing devil's advocate, but I don't think I've got anything against that.
Like, come on. It's just so... Okay, obviously I'm making a big deal about this. I'm making such a big deal about it because it seems so lazy and out of character for several characters. It seems like such, like, oh well, we don't want Rago to face any charges or anything like that because we want to drive Yuri further down the vigilante justice path.
That's what it is. That's
so
why
we're just gonna have him walk
Rago
out.
walked.
Even though it makes no sense for multiple other characters in this room to let that man walk out. like Flynn was investigating him. He had the concept that there were these serious things going on.
Right, and
if he knew he couldn't do anything at all ever, period, why would he even bother investigating?
Yeah.
So there obviously
fact that
has
he's
to be some
investigating
sort of
him-
concept.
Like, I feel like, there's at least smoke, right?
Right.
And where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, if you're investigating him for this bullshit, and then you find that bullshit is happening,
then why are you not
you have
doing
found your
anything about it?
smoke, and you have found your fire, right? Like,
It seems. Oh, that just fucked me up. That was a bad plot point. Bad plot point. Writers.
you're yelling at like it's a puppy that just peed on the floor.
Is a bad plot point.
My apologies for such an embarrassing scene.
What do you intend to do next?
Also, I gotta say,
Would it be
I
alright
remember
if I go
nothing
with
about
him?
this game. I realize that now. I remember nothing about this game. All in assumption is that Estelle is the other Imperial heir. Is my all in assumption. Right? Like, we've been dancing around this shit of who the fuck Estelle is for ages, and they go, Yoder is one of the 2 Imperial heirs.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Question mark.
Why?
I feel like so much has changed during my travels with Yuri. The Empire, the world. I've changed as well.
Lady Estellise. Understood. You there, young man.
What?
Who? Me?
I'm with Carol. Carol, what? What?
Tell Yuri to take good care of this young lady.
Okay.
Is it really all right?
I would rather do the job myself, but I'm afraid my current duties won't allow it. And as long as you're with him, I can be certain you'll be safe.
He at least trusts Yuri to that degree.
By safe, you mean an accomplice to a lot of vigilante justice?
Yes.
But, that's okay. It's gonna be perfectly fine for Estelle because she's above the law.
Law.
You believe in him, don't you?
I do.
If you guys are finished, can we get going? We'll lose him if we don't hurry.
He's already, drug Rago into a back alley and stabbed him
Damn, he
multiple
knows how to get to
times. 3 doors down.
I know better than anyone that nothing's changed.
Don't
I
punch
guess I
walls,
should look for
folks.
clues about the Blastia Core.
Oh.
The way he looks, Barbo should stick out like a sore thumb walking around in town. It'd sure help if anyone saw where he and his gang were headed. Come to think of it, I wonder what happened to Raven back in Rago's palace. I guess he panicked and ran when the Dragon Rider and the Knights showed up.
Yes, because we all know Raven the panic. Oh. Hi.
Well,
Hey, it's him.
Hey, Raven.
Huh? Hey there.
That
Long
face
time
he
no see.
made, that blanched,
Isn't there something else you should be saying?
Something else? Can't think of anything.
Well, they say the deceived have better memories than the deceivers, don't they?
I'm just terribly misunderstood. Honest.
You need to see a doctor for your tendency to unconsciously cause trouble to others.
You might see if you can get that foul mouth of yours checked out, too.
You got a comeback for everything, huh? If you don't stop putzing around, the Knights are gonna throw you back in jail.
Ha! The Knights are a bit too busy to bother with me. I saw a rough-looking guild group moving to the northwest not too long ago. The Knights can't just turn a blind eye to them, can they?
Rough-looking, you say?
Turn a blind eye to
Was it the
Rago.
Blood Alliance?
Beats me.
By the way, what was your business back there?
Nothing special. I was looking for an apatheia.
What is an apatheia?
Supposed to be like a really strong core. Heard that it was
The
there, but I
apatheia.
guess I had the wrong information.
I see. An apatheia.
Oh,
apatheia.
Yuri! Hey! Over here! I'll get you, old man!
Maybe I'd best be off now.
Yep, the Amazonas has emerged.
Wait! Damn it! I'm gonna beat you senseless!
Why'd you let him get away?
He said he's terribly misunderstood.
What? What does that mean?
Rago said he didn't do it.
Oh, he got away! I'll catch that bugger one of these days.
You should leave him be. Going up against that kind of guy is just a waste of energy. You alright?
Just let
Still
me
literally over there
take
dying.
a little break.
It's like 30 feet from the fucking front of the inn.
Look, I'm out of shape too.
Why are we acting like walking that far is, or running that far? I'd say walk because it still took them that fucking long to get here.
Sure, you can have a little one. Then we've got to go.
Go? Go where?
We need to follow the Blood Alliance to get back the lower quarters Blastia.
Did you get a lead on where to go next?
I heard that a shady group from a guild was headed to the northwest.
Oh, he said
It might be
shitty.
them.
To the northwest of here. The only city I can think of in that direction would be one that was destroyed in an earthquake.
What could they want to do in a place like that?
Good question.
And yet, you still want to go?
I'm just saying we should go and check it out.
I don't disagree.
The breeze that blows in a port city makes everything feel so different. It smells like the sea.
Stand in the ocean wind too long and you'll get covered in salt, you know.
Thank you for ruining my mood.
Hey, feel free to get all sticky and gross. I won't stop you.
Well, you know. Nope, nobody. They're really not like a... Huh. Ooh, no eggs. They do not sell eggs. Okay. Please tell me why your market town food stuff place would sell chicken but not sell eggs.
Jeremy, don't you realize right now the egg market is just devastated? We can't afford eggs.
You can afford chickens more than the eggs that they lay on repeat?
We can not. They're not alive. That chicken's not gonna be laying no fucking eggs.
Okay. All right. Sure, I guess. Fair enough. You got me. You got me. Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? God damn it. You know what? I should check this if this is stuff. Or equipment. No. We can't make it. Okay. Ooh. That's better. That's better. That's better. Okay, let's make a steel protector for you. A feather cloak for me. Guard for Estelle. And a leather for Yuri. Good enough. Alright, let's save. Crab!
Oh no! Giant enemy crab.
Just go away!
What's a giant? Huh?
If you're telling me a crab that stood up to your, like, midsection, you would not call that a giant crab?
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Well, I mean, I would on Earth, but maybe that's just a regular-sized crab in this world. Have you seen any smaller crabs in this world?
Whenever we can start buying crab as an ingredient...
Hey, Carol, do you know anything else about that city you said was destroyed in an earthquake?
Nah, that's the same crabs.
Supposedly
They
it
just
was some guild's
they just
headquarters
farm
about
those
10
big ass
years ago.
crabs.
Which
Are
guild
you
was
buying,
that?
like,
Sorry, I can't
10
help
of
you
these
there.
giant...
I've
Well,
never
no,
heard of
you
an
don't buy a
earthquake that
whole
destroyed
crab.
an
You're like
entire
buying like
city.
a crab leg,
Well,
and
Ospio
that's
is
a
across the ocean.
crab.
Maybe the
that's
information
a
just
crab
never
leg.
made it that far?
This ain't crab.
I wonder.
Hey, it's our people. They also crossed the ocean. The fuck are y'all doing over here? No special
commerce?
thing this time? No special event this time. Sadness Hero.
Sadness Hero.
Fight me!
Nope.
Wait, where'd you go? Fight me!
That rolled high on stealth.
Odin of this modest land!
Huh?
Put out your hand.
Like this?
Yay!
Yay!
Shit at. 97, 69, 148, 11.
How much you got on Splash?
1.
It's gonna be hard to, get that to 50 if you never use it.
Is it? Because I'm pretty sure later on when I have more TP and more casting skills, I can just put it on and go splash, 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 and be up to 50 in a very short amount of time. Fine, 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 fine. No, actually, I want to get Fireball to 200. So There. I splashed.
Alright, 48 more.
I'd rather not. Actually.
Pretty good for a dog.
I'd rather not. Fight me! Coward!
Just go away!
Oh, right as I unblocked.
The cry of victory!
Fucking.
Alright. In that last one, we just got the item crab shell. So you're telling me we're walking around with this big ass.
Could you be any weaker?
Don't
Like-
get cocky.
Why does it have to be the whole carcass?
It didn't say partial crab shell. It said crab shell.
When you go out for crab, when you go eat crab at a restaurant, do you get an entire crab? No, you get crab legs the vast majority of the time.
One of my favorite things to get at Mel's Seafood was a soft shell crab po' boy. And guess what? There's a whole ass crab in there.
Yeah, there's a whole ass soft-shelled crab. There's not a whole ass king crab. They're different types of crab.
Yeah, and some of them are giant.
You don't know that. Actually, hold up.
Let's get this over with.
Hold up. Not even a crab. It's a crab
Bullshit.
man.
No, not this fucking technicality bullshit.
It's a crab
Get out of here.
man.
That's not a man. Now, what about that as a man?
You're getting all technical with me.
Where's the
It's
man?
a crab
If you were to not have done that, you would have never in a million years guessed that was a crab man.
Well, you're not fucking wrong, but you're wrong.
Are you tapping B to cast faster?
I am. Because Fireball's very cheap.
That was annoying.
I can do almost 3 fireballs for every 1 splash.
How far are you in fireball casting?
Over 150, I think. I want to see if I get 200 and get like 3 fireballs.
Could you be any more of a pain?
I learned magic. It's just like that. I have magic.
Sometimes it do be that way. Do you want the higher attack power one now?
Yeah, kinda.
It gives you lower defense and lower magic attack, but...
We got a healer.
Yeah. Well, can't afford it. Oh well.
Whatever. Oh, I remember this dungeon.
I actually kind of remember this dungeon as well.
This place is a total
You like
wreck.
bubbles?
Do you seriously think anybody would come to a place like this?
I wonder if we've been
We
fed
came
some
to a
false
place like
information
this.
again.
Shut up, Rita.
Again?
That's far enough! This area is under the jurisdiction of the Hunting Blades.
That voice!
These measures have been taken to prevent the injury of innocent bystanders.
Man! All right! I finally found you! Are the Chief and Tyson with you? Have you guys been
That is
getting
an
along
intimidating
okay
looking
without me?
weapon, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's an intimidating looking weapon to wield.
No, you're killing yourself. That's gonna happen.
I don't know that I would be super intimidated by it if I saw someone coming at me with it.
Don't take
No,
that
there's no way you're not killing yourself.
Especially with those spikes on the
That
inside.
we're gonna be facing you.
Yeah.
Because your hands clearly like.
Aw, don't be like that. I only got a little lost.
A little lost? That's a good one.
Whatever you say, Zorro.
You know you just ran away.
I didn't run away, I swear!
Still making excuses, huh?
It's not an excuse. I beat an egg bear just like I said I would.
More lies.
I mean it.
I mean, an egg bear is not very strong at this point, so yeah.
Is this how you repay being taken in by the hunting blades? Remind me who it was that said, "I swear I won't run away this time." You always run and hide at the first sign of trouble. You've been kicked out of every guild in the book.
Shut up! You shut your mouth!
Yeah, shut your mouth.
This is everybody's surprised face.
Even we've already fired you.
Wait!
You have been warned by the hunting blades. Leave this area at once.
Or-
If you fail to heed this warning, you do so at the risk of your own lives.
I mean, is that at the risk of our own lives by your hand? Because...
This still doesn't explain what the hunting blades are doing here.
Good point.
Rita, wait! Are you forgetting about the warning?
She never said we weren't allowed to enter.
But what about the risking our lives part?
Are you implying that I should listen to that brat? Don't make me laugh.
Also, we risk our lives all the fucking time.
At any rate, the Blood Alliance doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look around.
I'm not sure why we're having a look around if the Blood Alliance isn't here, though. In fairness. Carol's been fired!
Why did it have to end up like this? They said I was fired.
Carol, keep your spirits up.
I can't be happy anymore. It's like her words are a dagger in my heart.
She was just worried it'd be too dangerous for you. There's still hope.
Huh? You think so?
Sorry, that was...
Whatever. I don't care about what she thinks.
The problem is your guild, right? I get it.
Right. Yeah. I don't care about Nan.
This hurts to watch.
I'm rooting for you, Carol.
Rita's not wrong. It does hurt to watch.
Yeah. A little bit.
Alright, let's get in here and see what's up. What are you?
An
I feel like
enemy.
an easy win. Don't get caught.
That's a spiky one.
It's a spigot.
It's a spigot. It's a spiky spigot.
Put out your hand. Like
What sort of Blastia is this?
Hey, get your grubby mitts off it. Of course,
So that you
it's
can put
slightly
your
different
grubby
from
mitts
the
on
norm,
it?
but it
Yes.
looks like a type of warp Blastia. Its activating mechanism is... let's see... Huh?
Sorcerer.
What's the matter?
There's no activation switch. It's properly equipped with a core, and it doesn't look like it's the type where you can activate it by removing the core.
So maybe there's an activation switch located somewhere else?
What? What the fuck kind of Blastia would activate when you remove the core?
Perhaps, if there were another Blastia like this one in this town, it wouldn't be too unusual for there to be some device to manage all of them at once.
Oh, so we can't activate it then. Too bad.
Huh? Why is it too bad?
I just had a hunch it would lead to something interesting.
Blastia isn't a toy, you know.
Couldn't we just look for the device
Blastia
that's
aren't?
managing it?
Yes.
Sure,
Like, there's
maybe we can
many.
find it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, don't be respawning after cutscenes.
Don't get sloppy.
That's cheating.
Blaze burn. Fireball. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball. Holy power. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
be 100 years before you can beat me.
You gotta be getting close to 200, surely.
Right?
Not exactly.
Probably closer to like 175. 168.
Was this town really destroyed by an earthquake? The buildings all look kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't look like they collapsed from the ground shaking. Something's weird.
Yeah, so how were they destroyed then?
Got me. Maybe we can find out by asking someone who used to live in the town.
That's not really why we're here, though, so why should we care?
You actually have a point there.
He's not wrong. In fact, I don't actually know why we're still here.
It's like Estelle's actually sticking to her and not using past 5%.
I feel power running all through my body.
Yeah. Nowadays. Sorbet!
They got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. It's a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre.
Fucking paralysis.
Yep, sure would have been nice to have one of those.
Well, now we have some.
The key is right there. And happy. Eep.
Let me in, let me in!
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Not smashing people.
Yeah, a little bit.
What do the hunting blades mainly do as a
It
guild?
feels it's
Like
so
their name
it's kind of
says.
felt
They
like
make their
the
living hunting
basic
monsters.
enemies aren't
It's not
strong
like there's
enough,
any
and the
shortage of
bosses are
monsters
maybe
once
a
you're
little
outside the
too
barriers.
strong.
Business
From a
must be
balance
booming.
perspective.
Yeah, they definitely get a lot of commissions. But the hunting blades aren't killing monsters just because someone asked them to. Monsters are evil. This evil must be punished. That's the creed of the hunting blades.
Vesperia,
I wonder if any of them
like,
are doing it just
a
for their
link
own
counter
personal
could
grudges against monsters.
potentially kill
Oh
you.
yeah, a lot of people.
And in this
like
linked
Nan's
encounters have
parents were
just
killed
been
right before her eyes when she
more
was a
enemies.
Huh. And it'd be hard not to hold a grudge after something like that.
Whereas a handful of the bosses have been like, oh my god.
Yeah.
right.
Mugiwara.
Okay. Need to finish item thrower. Finishing some. What's this? What's this?
What's this? Circle in water.
What's this?
It's a
This
spigot.
looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Put out your hand. Like this? Yay! Oh,
You'd think she'd eventually figure out what Estelle's doing every time.
Look. This is far too early on in video games to have, like, evolutions in
Yeah.
the post-battle
Dynamic.
dialogue.
Contextually changing.
It would be funny, though, if, like, halfway through the game, it did change and Rita was like, you know, like, too slow or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
she'd pull away.
that would actually be quite amusing. What's
It
this?
looks like a dead end.
Should we head back, or...
Hold
Look
on.
at that end.
I'm gonna have a look around. Weird. There's not a keyhole or anything.
It looks like there are 4 handles on all sides.
Yuri, an amateur like you would never be able to open a door like... What the?
Fucking rude.
Power of it.
I wouldn't want Captain Carroll to dirty his hands on such a filthy door.
Oh, right. Well, shall we?
Still agreed, Rita. Still agreed.
Wouldn't it be crazy if a monster just gobbled up your foot right now? Just a giant munch and oops, no more foot.
What? Whoa!
Looks fine to me. Let's
That's
go inside.
fucked up.
What am I? Your test dummy?
No, just dummy.
No, just a dummy. That's hurtful. That's hurtful, Jay.
What's this do?
It was meant to be.
Get your grubby mitts off it. I don't want to have to tell you again.
It seems like it might be an activation switch for the warp blastia upstairs.
Nothing's happening.
It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the Shaikos ruins might be able to do anything.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring. I'm not sure, but you might as well give it a try.
Kata!
Very good.
It worked.
Maybe that means we'll be able to use the warp blasty upstairs.
Let's go.
I'm gonna seize. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Good job.
What'd you say about a fucking key? Wait.
That.
When did we pick up a key? That was it. There's just all this shit in here, and we're
cool,
like
detailed looking room.
Let's take a mat. We don't give a fuck about any of these books. We just care about a mat.
Like this guy for the third time.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Flickering blaze burn. Power hammer. Flickering blaze burn.
Cowham.
Flickering blaze burn. Come to me. Flickering blaze burn. Flickering blaze burn.
Could you be any more of a pain?
Could you, Jay? Could you be more of a
Yeah.
pain?
Yeah, I could. I definitely could. Without question.
Oh, he says without question.
Without question.
He's confident.
Yep. I am confident in my ability to be annoying.
Light. Wait, what was that? Fuck. No!
What? Go to the treasure. Oh.
Oh, it's an
Password clue one?
orange gel. In fact, we're pretty high on orange gel, so we can do this and this.
But what if we need them later?
I mean, we'll still have 13.
I'll fight this guy a fourth time.
Flickering blaze burn. Found a weak spot. Starstruck. Flickering blaze burn. Holy power. Come to me.
Wow.
First aid. Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
There's no way you could win.
Up, 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 up.
Oh, it's working.
So that was the activation device after all.
Then hurry up and...
Hold your horses. This is just like in the Shaikos ruins. If you don't fill up the core with air, it won't work.
Ah, so I should use the sorcerer's ring.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Oh, shit.
You've got choices.
Left.
That was wrong.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Also wrong.
Wow! Forward worked.
Let's work together.
Why are left and right even an option there?
Flickering blaze burn. Starstroke. Flickering blaze burn.
It's a teaching moment.
Oh, power that tries soul shine. Flickering blaze photon. Next. Oh, flickering blaze burn.
You want revenge? Bring it!
These are the threads that we've.
Hey, atom thrower! Woo!
Nice. We're slowly making it so everybody can use items how they have always been able to use items in the series.
Right? What do we want? Roll and endure or strength defend anti-break?
It's like developers played Final Fantasy Tactics and were like, oh, we should take the chemist ability to throw items and make that part of our game. And then after this game, they were like, that was dumb. Let's not do that again.
Let's not do that again. That was a bad plan. Let's not do that again.
Don't get in my way. Flickering blaze burn. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Flickering blaze photon. Fireball.
You gotta be close.
That's nice, but
Hey, hello?
Hey! Alright. Do leather
Nice.
whip. And
Whatever's the best.
guess we stay on Night Sword. What do we got?
Not a lot of SP.
We don't need XP share. Definitely backstep. I enjoy backstep.
Your back is against the wall.
Not always. Shut your face. Let me enjoy things. How f***ing dare you? How
Man, could
dare
you be any
you,
weaker?
sir?
don't get cocky.
There they go.
Right, I
where,
should be
where,
close.
where are you gonna go if you backstep?
191.
Like, what if you use backstep right now? Where are you going? Nowhere.
I went a little ways.
Nowhere. Well, you have to move forward first before it actually gets.
We performed marvel. Okay.
Say it. I
So
moved
am
a
I.
little ways. I can't, like, go down into this, can I? No. Dude, this is like a sneaky place to put, like, a hidden something. Is...
Yep. Kinda, sorta. Treasure.
Ooh, limit bottle.
Limit bottle.
All right. Okay, let's go downstairs first, because we know upstairs is just a teleporter. Oh.
Save with S.
What the fuck is this?
It's like a spiral, not staircase, but
Yeah. Alright, hold that thought. We're gonna save here. Then let's go up to the teleporter.
if you go the right way, I don't think there's any way back.
That's why I'm trying to be very cautious. Whatever. Cocktail dress!
Cocktail dress.
I like how it's like, not suitable for combat. Better than the 4 prior pieces of combat armor we've used with her. Okay. A king-sized belt? That's funny. That's actually funny. Magic Guard Plus. Interesting. Okay. Which do you think is the correct way? Taking the teleporters or going down the spiral staircase?
Without saying which is the right way to go, like, it's not, what do you mean by right way?
Like, progressing story. Every time I say right way, I mean progressing story.
I think you can go down the spiral thing. I think we might not be able, like, you can go down a ways, but then we can't progress, maybe. I can't remember. It is check.
Oh, jeez.
Run back up it again.
Oh, jeez. Ugh. That would not be pleasant to actually run up. Hello.
Yep. Yeah, I was right. And
Okay, okay. So that's for later. Gotcha.
indeed. Indubitably.
Indubitably. Alright, it's 11:20. I think this is a decent place to go ahead and call it. Oh, yeah. I kind of thought we would get a new character tonight. But we did cross the ocean. That was
they were real
also
teasing Patty.
Really teasing Patty. And Raven kept showing up and is like, not
None of them
yet.
getting in the wagon.
Not yet. But we did cross the ocean, and that was on my checklist for tonight, so it works.
Yep.
Alright, anyways, that is going to be the end of tonight's session. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next week with more Tales of Vesperia. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.